Yo, Wagwan people, you don't know RL Scorsese. I'm a gamer, hack and slash 24/7. You don't know how we do out here. So if you've been following the channel, you don't know how Devil May Cry 5 has now been completed. I love that game. Game is sick. No complaints. I give it a 9 out of 10. Anyway, enough about Devil May Cry 5. It's about Sekiro Shadows Die Twice from Software. Now, if you guys have played any of the From Software games, you know From Software games are crazy hard. So I'm expecting exactly the same thing from Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Very excited to be jumping into this game, but by the looks of it, we're jumping into a cutscene, so I need to shut my mouth. Just so you're aware, as you can see, got the subtitles on, and I think it rolling in Chinese is a lot better than having it in English, but that is something I might change through the course. Ooh, allow it! The way man slit man's throat, fam. And you're next, me, man's looking at him like, yeah, ooh! That man caught an arrow straight to his neck. Right, so already, we know it's peak out here, fam. We know man's in the middle of a massive war. These two generals look like they're battling it out. My man is huge. Look at the size of him. Ooh. Lao, did he just slash man across his eye? Bro, man just slashed him across his eye and asked him to join him. Well, at least he didn't body him. Bro, he looks cold and mash up there, boy. Jeez. Man looks like he's been through a lot in his life, fam. Right, so far, the first cutscene, the war looks hard. I'm feeling how the graphics are looking in that cutscene as well. Don't expect anything less from software creators. You know what I mean? Like, I really am hoping that they've got this on point, because it's really different from anything they've done before. Everything else they've done before has been quite fantasy, quite monster driven. This is, I would say, looks like the most realistic game that they've created. But I could be completely wrong with what I've just said, because obviously I haven't started playing the game. But I'm just assuming that just from that little clip. So let's see what got on.
忍びよ、目覚めてください。あなたの主のために。
Okay, so it looks like the little lord might be alive then. As man saying, doing it for your master. He looks down for the count, rude boy. Alright, he looks much better there. He looks more like a warrior there. The clip before, I was like, he just looked old and mash up. There he looks serious still. Alright, it looks like I'm finally taking control. Boop, boop. Okay, cool. Alright, so I like this. So like from the beginning of the game, they're getting you to embrace the stealth side of the game from telling you to stay silent, which is good. I was a bit concerned, thinking whether or not the stealth side of the game was like a very small part of the game. But I get the feeling now that it can be quite a big part of the game, considering they're getting you to start off with being silent and using stealth. Whether or not that lasts for a long period of time at the beginning of the game, I'm not too sure. But I am hoping, and you're going to hear me reference this quite often, I am hoping that the stealth on this game is very similar to a Tenchu sort of game. Because in my personal opinion, we haven't had a game like Tenchu's stealth mode for a long time. Yes, we have had Metal Gear Solid, and Metal Gear Solid is a bad boy stealth game, but it's not a Tenchu stealth game, if that makes sense. It's not based in that sort of time, it's not based around samurai and shinobi and etc. And then you got games like Assassin's Creed, which in my personal opinion, Assassin's Creed is not a stealth game. Not in my opinion at all. From when you're wearing all white and bare of your missions are done through the day, that's not stealth. It's not a proper stealth game, not like how Tenchu is. So I am hoping that this sort of game is and does have those stealth benefits of what Tenchu did have. Love that. Love that. That is quality. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying I love that is because airdropping is one of the best things you can do. Like, you get little hidden clues about certain areas. You get hidden clues about certain where certain weapons are at times in previous games. So I'm expecting it to be the same thing with this game. That, you know, when you're talking to the characters in the game, they're going to give you little hints and clues of where little things are. So I'm feeling that already, man. That's hard. I like that. Cool. Alright, so looks like this is going to be a massive part of the game. Looks like there's going to be a lot of ledges and hidden paths. Because it looks like that's what I'm doing exactly. So you know what, I like how they've given you little hints and tips at the beginning of the game of basically what the game's going to be about. The only thing next, I guess really, is for me to really understand is the combat system, what the combat's going to be like, what sort of items you're going to get. But they've already made it quite clear that stealth is going to be a massive part of this game. And I'm already saying that just from this little part that I've played. You know what I mean? Anytime I see a game and I'm shivering across like rocks and mountains and I can press up against the wall and peek around corners, in my opinion, that's a strong part of stealth. So definitely going to go and put all my eggs in the basket now and say, yeah, 110%, this is a stealth game. Not 100% a stealth game, but massive part of it's going to be a stealth game. Like, I'm loving that. Like, you man have gone in, you've done well. Go on from software. Ooh. Like, let's shut up. My man looks like a little girl, and he's supposed to be a little boy, but we're blind still.
久しいな、狼よ。
お迎えに参上いたしました。我が主。
表を上げよ。
Okay.
サビマルそなたの
My
刀
man's got his sword called Kisimaru. Why has
我
he
が
got his
忍び
sword?
よ
He's supposed to be a prisoner.
主従の約定に従
Okay.
い命を賭し我に仕えよ
I'm not even gonna lie, that's just baffled me. Why has my man got his sword? He's supposed to be a prisoner. Why would you give him any sort of weapon? But okay, maybe they just look at the kid as that he's no threat, so it's no big deal. But fair enough. I was hoping it would have been something a bit more than you just get given it. That you might have to go and break into an area, take out 1 or 2 man with some stealth kills that you got that you can just use your fist for, like choke man out or something, and then get your sword.
薬水のひょうたんだこれで傷を
But I
癒やし
guess
てくれ
not.
さて
Alright, so my man gave me a healing gourd.
その後
Which-
大事はないか
I'm assuming it's for my health.
この世のこと覚えておらぬのか
はい
いや司祭は後にしよう今はこのアシナの城を脱さねばならぬ
御意
堀沿いに進んだ橋の下に一心様よりそう聞いたことがあるまずはその橋下の抜け穴を見つけてきてほしい見つけたらそうだな足の歯笛で合図をくれほら昔聞かせてくれたでその音を頼りに
Yep, I was right. That is for health. Let's go into it and have a little look. Back. Only healed back half my health. That's it. Oh, I allow it. Ah, okay, cool. Bam. My first item. Let's see what else there is. Nothing else by the looks of it. Oh yeah, my first fight, yeah. Alright, let's see if I can get a stealth. Okay, no stealth kill for me. Oh, okay. I like them kills still. Them kills are hard. I wonder what's going around, man. Nah, that's kind of hard still. It's got the typical From Software sort of controls of where your R1 is to attack, which is very different to what I was playing previously as in Devil May Cry 5, so I'm going to have to get used to that. Hopefully it won't take me too long to adjust. Okay, so this is about deflection. Ooh! Gangster. Gangster. Alright, so I wonder if this is like some games where you can lure out one opponent. Cause I don't want to fight both of them at the same time. That is long. So that's always one thing I would suggest. I mean, I do remember from playing Bloodborne that is something you could do. You could kind of lure out one opponent sometimes. And it's quite easy to do on this one as well by the looks of it. So that is something you can use to your advantage. It is a bit disappointing that's still on the game. But I guess with the difficulty on the game, you got to take the little bonuses you get. Because really, he should have seen me at the same time. No way he should have not seen me. Bah! Okay, so it looks like for lesser opponents, you can get deflecting and it will basically give you the straight death blow. Alright, looks like there's another man there. Oh, I sold it. Oh, nope, I still got the death blow. Yep. Alright, man's got the hang of this quite quick still. But I don't expect it to remain this easy. I do expect it to get harder, or for me to just generally just make mistakes. So this is where I came from earlier. I wonder if the general's still up there. was talking smack about me, so he's gonna get bodied. Cool. That was pretty easy. So my first initial reaction is I like the game. Just for this little playthrough that I'm playing. I really do think this is going to be something I'm really going to enjoy. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I need to block and then attack, so counter slash, yeah? Oh. Woo. Bah! Yeah, I thought that was health. Just from when it said pellet, I thought that was health. Thank God I was right. Because man's getting moved up, fam. What's this? Some powerful opponents require multiple death strike kill things. Okay. Ah, hence why it's got another light up in the corner. So I'm assuming these are like mini bosses throughout the game. Okay, cool. Mini bosses are cool. You know what I mean? Sometimes mini bosses are stupidly hard. Ooh. Oh, I need to be careful. Yes! Bah! Hold that in your neck, rude boy. No long thing. Cut out your throat cuts. Punk. Get me. Give me my pellet full. Let's roll out to the next block. Who else wants some of this, rude boy? Moving like a real G out here, cuz. What? No long thing. But you know, yeah, I was just saying, I'm hoping that the mini bosses aren't ridiculously hard. I mean, I know Neo's not a From Software game, and technically it's not a mini boss, but the Tengu, if you've ever played Neo and you fought against the Tengu, which is the giant bird, oh my god, that giant bird was harder than certain bosses. Like, that giant Tengu was absolutely ridiculous. Like, everything about it was just over the top. So I'm hoping the mini bosses aren't of that difficulty. We can eavesdrop again. What's going on? Hold on. I swear my control pad just died on me. Alright, just bear with me 1 second, people. There we go. Okay, so I was right about giving me little hints about where certain things are. So I was 110% correct about that. So it goes without saying, anytime you have the opportunity to eavesdrop, innit? You know what I mean? Like, don't be in a rush to just clock the game and get past it, because you could be missing some valuable information. So I'd definitely say 100%. Just enjoy the game, taking everything the game has to offer, which is exactly what I'm doing now. And so far, thoroughly enjoying it. And it does look like they give you plenty of supplies as well. I mean, that's the second set of pellets that I've been given. So I don't think it's... Just my initial opinion is I don't think it's going to be one of those games of where items are going to be scarce. I think it's going to be one of those games where you do get plenty of items and you just need to use them as you would use them. You don't need to save them and etc., which I think is really good. Sometimes you got to hoard items with certain games because they come few and far between. Of course I found it, G. What did you think? Man was not gonna find the exit, cuz I'm the bad boy Shinobi, fam. Right, let's get out of here. You know what I mean? Let's keep it moving. Bang another health. You know what? I thought that was gonna happen, you know. just from that grass and watching some of the clips that I've seen before the game dropped, this is the first boss. Man chops off your ass in arm. My man was outside waiting for me, boy. He knew Wagwan. Man set man up.
源一郎殿。私は
Man's a real snake. Man just said the last time we were together was at man's uncle's funeral, or did he say father's funeral? Didn't even clock it, but still, what a snake.
お任せを。
Yeah, bruv, leave this to me, fam. Right, guys, so it looks like I'm entering into my first boss fight of the game in the first, what, 15-20 minutes. And they've already faced me up against the boss. This guy looks like he's on job, rude boy. Oh, got a nice little block in. Oh, he slashed me there. I got to keep my wits about me. Up, sold it. Oh, what the rock? Okay. That's a wrap. Man got bodied. Like, man got finished within like 30 seconds. My man's talking bare smack, you know. I'm gonna come looking for you, yeah? About is that all I got to offer? Fam, it's not done, cuz. It's not over, rude boy. Like, okay. So I got a feeling that he's going to be the main boss at the end of the game. But anyway, people, you done know, it's RL Scorsese. I'm a gamer, hack and slash 24/7. Remember to like and subscribe. Old tight. Peace.